Hello guys, and welcome to episode 49 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Ikit Claw, leading Clan Skryre to world domination. Once again, we are starting looking at Vulcan. I don't think we're going to get attacked again by Kislev, but you never know. They might try and go for it. We do have our army building up. We'll get a nice chunk of replenishment, and I actually spent a load of money getting some more Skaven slaves. Thankfully they're not that expensive, like 1,000's about the same price as a storm vermin normally, but it will do. We are potentially going to get attacked by Chaos. I think Chaos is going to be a real nightmare at the moment. I sent all these armies off and I didn't really appreciate that the new Doomtide had come in right on top of us. So yeah, that's going to be a scramble to defend. I might have to send up Ikit Claw. We also have, of course, Ikbolt here, but he's got to deal with the Bretonnians. I mean, we could have Remamute go and deal with them, actually. Just like a fresh army with the Censer Bearers.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Then again, I think this army will deal with the Pegasus Knights and Questing Knights better. So maybe we just have this one use the underway to jump over the mountains and head north. We're going to lose some settlements, that's for sure. And they might pick up the Sword of Cain, which would be a pain. But there we go. Alright, let's send the turn. We were supposed to keep the sword safe. I mean, maybe Naggarond will come down and start battering them again like they did before with their Black Arcs. But I definitely think that they are like not in a as good position as they were before when the last Doomtide came in. I will definitely have this non-aggression pact, absolutely. We want to build our relations with Clan Eshin. Looks like Nagash is going to go and attack the armies of Chaos in the south. The puppets of Chaos down there. I love how they have little pyramids on their boats. I find it really funny. It's kind of odd.
Chief Warlock Ikit
He's going to want a peace treaty, but that's not happening. He's down to his last settlement. The Hunts Marshal's expedition is almost dead. I mean, the amount of trouble that the New World colonies and Hunts Marshal's expedition gave me, I was so annoying. Ooh, that was Karazakarak wiping out an army of Clan Eshin. Nicely done. I mean, obviously we don't want that to happen, but okay. Okay, Karan could attack us from a few different places, so we've got to be a little bit careful. It looks like that army's sailing off. Okay, interesting. That kind of makes me think that I could probably send my army up north. Averland's not going to be able to do much. I don't think Hochland really has a big army, so don't need to worry about them. Marienburg, again, I think they're down to their last settlement. Actually, I think they maybe have two more. I think they have Thousandmund. Oh no, they don't have Thousandmund. What's the one beyond Thousandmund? I'm surprised the Wood Elves actually have Thousandmund. That is not something you see very often. At Kislev, I expected to have runner from my big armies. I mean, we've almost joined up. It's kind of interesting. We've almost joined up. Is Bechafin safe? It is! Huzzah! Alright. Border princes are raiding our lands. That's a pain. And the Laurelon Forest, they're running around with their agents. Warherd of Chaos did get destroyed before, but I did come back. I think the main reason that the Chaos came back is because Archaon didn't get killed. Because when you are playing as the Empire, if you just wait through Archaon and kill him very quickly, I'm pretty sure you can just wipe him out. Like he'll come back like once, and then you kill him again, and then that's it. Yeah, we're in a bit of a dire situation against the servants to chaos. Oh, they're gonna be raiding all over the place. I think there's gonna be potential that my larger settlements can push them off. So I'm hoping that's the case, but we will see. Be punished in a less subtle way. Ooh, we're at war with the dwarves all of a sudden. United against us. Okay, it's kind of a good thing. I didn't want to be at war with the dwarves this soon, but being at war with the dwarves does make us friendly with Clan Ishin. So there we go. And we're going to jump on the water here. What's this going to give me? We'll do better in battle. We'll get Mathland's Blessing. 25% physical resistance. That's fantastic against the Chaos armies. Okay, let's just zoom up the coast. Over to Alcest. Right, can we hit Wrecker's Point? No, not next turn. Well, not this turn. We'll have to do it next turn. I mean, these actually could go on the water and over to the servants, but I should probably kill Marienburg first at least. And we should probably take the Black Pit sooner than later, because they could be building an army there. Master Engineer. Transform can head up. Arcstorm's, of course, continuing down. Now, this is owned by the Defenders of the Great Plan, so that's okay. We'll just head in this direction. Can I go into... Okay, never mind, we'll just keep going. I think we need 50% for ambush, and I went to 25. Brom, time for him to take Brass Keep. We'll just level up his Plague Priest, Boiler. Maybe it's time I give him a bit of melee capability. We can grab Wither, I guess. Go into normal stance. And I think we can auto-resolve that. Easy done. The nice thing with an auto-resolve in battles like this, where it's like their last settlement, is it kills off all the armies around them, so they don't have a chance to like run away and you have to chase them all the time. But yeah, in this case I think they would have died anyway because they're kind of cornered. It will loot and occupy that. And I think that destroys Hochland. Yeah, okay, good. Another faction down. The other nice thing about it is we no longer have to worry about their agents, which is usually a big pain in my ass. So, there we go. Wolfenberg, what's the garrison like? Not that big, but I reckon they've probably got an army there. They do. Ooh, that's a nasty army.
I'll get help.
And I guess we're gonna have to take it easy. We're gonna have to, yeah, we'll bring in the 4 Menace Below, 2 for each Hellstorm rocket battery. War wagons don't really do too well, and we'll jump on in. So I'll wait. We'll make sure to get the Menace Below down onto those Hellstorm rocket batteries, and then we can push on in. And in the meantime, we'll just destroy the towers. Their infantry with the greatswords is pretty strong, but nothing we can't handle. Right, let's move these over. I put a storm vermin in front. The rest can stay back. Or to one side. Although, actually I don't probably want them this close together. If those towers have explosives, although I don't think they do because I think they're level 1 towers, but... There we go. Right. Start deployment. Start the battle. Kill this tower. Doing a lot of damage to the Bright Wizard. Gonna remove some magic for us very quickly. And we're hitting the Grey Wizard. Might be worth just moving these back. Because that Hailstorm rocket battery is in range. Well, there's great swords like right on top of these guys. Kind of annoying, but we'll start chopping them up. Okay. Did we unseat the Hailstorm rocket battery? Not sure we did. No. Alright, well, while they're distracted, let's just start climbing. And I'm going to have these artillery pieces start maybe firing into the middle. We took out their leader right there. Those handgunners taking a beating. Go hit the gate. Gate's probably going to be open soon anyway. Okay. I've only used one use of the menace below. Didn't we have 4 of them available? Slice them to pieces. Okay. Never mind. Well, we have stopped them firing as I'm moving towards them, so that's a win as far as I'm concerned. We've already opened the gates, so I can have good old Tretch go through. I guess we can go through with help abominations as well for the time being. Those handgunners being off to the side there, not a fan of that. I think we did enough damage to the Hailstorm rocket battery to make them run off all over the place, so I think I'm going to use my clan rats to get on top of these handgunners. I have my death runners maybe like just run in the middle. I don't think my Warp Doctor Zales are really doing anything helpful by shooting at the gate now. Because they're trying to hit the Empire Captain, but it's behind the center area, so that's not really working too well.
Back on the ground. Guide us onward.
Nice damage there. Okay, great. We'll have these just line up on the edge of the walls. They might become a target of the mortars, but that's okay. I'd rather the mortars attack my night runners than my storm vermin. I'm getting some good shots onto the great swords actually with the warp-block details from this angle.
Attack from rear!
I think with the death runners amongst the Hellpit abominations, we're able to clean up a lot of these models very quickly. Cool. These guys are still climbing. Ooh, those mortar shots coming in. Ouch. Probably a good idea to just have them attack off the wall. Because at least then we make them do some friendly fire. I could have one of my Hellpit abominations go this way. I can charge into the halberds and then probably just break through them straight away.
I sense danger, peril!
Although they do have, like, charge defense, don't they? So maybe I'll struggle to get through them. Seems okay. Okay. Those little guys ran out of ammunition. We're gonna get my rattling guns inside. I'm gonna have my Hellpit abominations just hunt down the war wagon. Alright, and these guys can get off the wall now because they're just taking free hits. I could have done it sooner, but I kind of wanted to make sure that they were baiting the shots. They didn't end up doing that. Well, at least storm vermin might be dead. I mean, I can try and help out. Get the death runners up there. And before we do, we drop the warp lightning on them. This might be a bit late though.
Protect me! Storm vermin! What? Attack! Charge! At once! Forward, backwards! Order them, not me!
Okay. We'll just come into the center now. With those Hellpit abominations.
For the vermin tide! Skitter and leap! Quick! Get runners!
That's a shame.
Council's command!
A lot of our infantry is going to be very dead, I think.
Rattling gun!
Managed to sneak in with the rattling guns. Losing a few storm vermin here is going to hurt in the long term. I'm gonna make sure I'm not being shot constantly.
Clever ploy! Death runners!
Right, finally engaging them. It's good. Getting the shots in there. I'm gonna move these back.
Rattling gun!
I don't know why they're not attacking the great swords. They should be. Maybe it's just because these were technically in the way. Don't know. Anyway, I think my death runners kind of got killed by the rattling guns as well.
Ready, ready. Wear lucky helmet hat.
Right, Tretch is doing okay. Gonna have my help at abominations come over here, or at least one of them, because I want to throw down the melee defense. And here we're just going to tell these to run up the side once those ones get into position. I actually thought this would be much easier than it's turned out to be.
Rattling gun.
Okay, good. The rattling guns worked it out. That's good.
Hasten, hurry. March, scurry, yes.
Get off the great swords. They're going to do a runner and we'll just gun them down.
Fire, shoot. Tech moving. Find warpstone. Hornet rats will.
My help at abomination here is in a bit of a troubling spot. This one in the middle is fine. That's good. The great swords have been taken care of, so that's something.
Rattling gun. Skaven. Yes, yes. Strike, strike. Ready. Clan advance. Ready, steady. Doom.
Okay, this I'm gonna keep this Hellbent Abomination out of combat.
Yes, yes. Very good.
We can line up in front of the great swords here and gun them down.
Attack. Shot. Move, move. Skitter, then leap. Rattling gun. What? Fight! Fight! Move tails! Red Craven tail! Move, run! Yes, move!
Probably best if I move out of line of sight of the handgunners.
Master of Rictus! Rattling gun! My whiskers twitching!
Right, very nearly done with this battle. We charge into those handgunners so they don't stop shooting me. And why am I stuck here? Stuck on a tree. I think the one random tree in the middle. Oh no, never mind. It's the Hellstorm rocket batteries. We got stuck amongst them. It's funny. Yeah, a lot of my melee infantry dying there kind of sucks. Tretch is really good with Skaven slaves though, so I guess it's not the worst army for this to happen in. But I was trying to preserve a lot of these armies with Storm Vermin because they are just generally better at taking the walls. And in situations like that, we probably would have lost if we had Skaven slaves.
Take, we go.
Alright, we'll loot occupy,
Opportunity.
and we'll just take that out.
My raiders.
Okay, we'll have to do the Skaven slaves for now. And I'll find a way to give him global recruitment at some point.
Candidate for weapons testing.
Alright. Max out thick-skinned for the Warlock Engineer.
No fool.
I think we can do forward armor. I think the Laura, the leadership aura, sorry. Making that bigger is probably a good idea, just because of the buffs he does give to nearby units. He's got the map wide one there. That's a missile parry, that's around him. And that's base explosive damage and armor piercing explosive damage. That's around him. So making that bigger would mean that we can affect more things with it. But then again, just a good placement of him would probably be good enough. So we'll just go augmented weapon, make him decent-ish in melee. Okay, time for Stretch to take Migdal Vongol Barak. Does this have walls? Doesn't look like it. So we're going to have an open field battle.
To battle!
Yep, let's jump on in. Don't need any more menace below because we don't have any artillery to kill really. Can just use them on the crossbowmen. Flagellants might be quite annoying because they don't die easily. Well, they do die easily, but they're unbreakable, so they kind of stick around longer than they usually would. Kind of a pain.
Guide us on one. Storm vermin. Rattling gun.
I'm actually going to put a rattling gun like right at the front, just because they don't really have
Storm vermin.
anything in terms of like good flanking units, as far as I'm aware. So
Yes, yes.
even if they do, we can just counter them with the Doom Wheels.
Our tail yours. Assassin.
So what's the stats look like on a Warp Grinder now? We're up to 54 melee attack. A big old boost. We picked up the workshop thing, didn't we? For them, so they are a lot stronger than they once were.
Play claw catapult.
Okay. Some good damage there, but I probably want to target something else.
Master kill. Die, die.
I think hitting halberds is a good
Die, die.
target.
Fight, fight.
Might hit the flagellants here as well, so we can whittle them down sooner than later.
Die, die, die. Ready, ready.
Right, we'll target their leader
Lights command.
with the Warp Block Jezzails.
What? Yes, yes.
Okay, we're gonna have
Ready.
my Doom Wheels go and destroy their archers.
Orders. What orders? Slay enemy foes. Fight back.
Okay, that's all good.
What?
Keep my assassin on top of their leader.
Now, yes.
I do have the brass sword, don't I? Probably just put that down here. Warp Storm Scroll. Let's do it. Don't really know like how that does damage to stuff.
Rattling gun. Attack charge. Onwards. Ready.
Alright, let's just get these abilities going.
What orders? March, scurry, yes. Murder, kill.
That actually decimated them. Brilliant. Well, there we go. That's victory. Other than these flagellants on the left, they need to die. Don't really need to like chase them down or anything because it's a settlement battle. So I'll just line up as we were and leave plenty of line of sight for my artillery and stuff to get any kills they want.
Ready. Storm burning.
I'm just gonna move these out the way. And we'll just kill these off. Just firing squad them.
Now, move. Faster, scurry. Council's command. Rattling gun.
Look at him go. They're just going straight in. And we're just shooting them. There we go. Dead. Alright, we'll end it there. It's quite funny how they charge towards that fire like that. One of those warp grinders got 136 kills. It's pretty good actually. That was a solid battle. I think this wipes out Averland. So we didn't deal with his reinforcements. Oh no, it did. It took them out. There we go. Are we going to have to watch out for the dwarves coming for Grinstad? That's something that I'm going to have to keep an eye on. Amygdala Vonga Barak, we start upgrading that. For stretch, we're going to go for extra hit points. And the assassin.
No malice detected.
Max out hit points as well. Okay. Compule. Might as well go and take Volksgrad, right?
Most masterful of masters.
And then we get the whole settlement, the whole place. For exploitative planning, we'll throw in the Rattling Warrens. Well, actually, we do expansionist planning for the growth, because we're going to have to grow this up nice and quick so that we can fend off chaos should they attack us. Actually, are we at war with chaos? It's something worth checking. If we're like default at war with them, yeah, we are. They will probably beat us around quite a bit. 2 turns until I can recruit into that army and max it out. Okay. What's Savastra like in terms of garrison? Because it might be worth just destroying Kislev. They are very weak right now. Why can I not target the settlement? Ooh, that could be an attack. Yeah, I think we just wipe out Kislev.
technique bring pain.
Saying that though,
Fight, fight, clan. Pride of honor.
maybe we can lightning strike. Not that that makes a difference. That army next door could be a problem.
They died.
But if I win this battle and we take Zavastra,
Bids this.
Hochland could very easily just smack me about with that army.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens. Chieftain
Same
of
deal
the
at
Deep
Wolfenberg, actually.
I will not
We might have left ourselves in a bit of a predicament here.
bleed, die. Rat
I think it'd be best if we just leave for now.
open throat.
Yeah, I'm not going to take that. We're just going to keep going with the replenishment. I think that's more important.
Lord of shadows.
Alright. Go over to Corporal Ball.
Warlock, master of
I guess Corporal Ball may as well just continue. Luen Leon Kor is heading over here.
Warpstone.
Ooh, that could be an interesting battle. He's got some Royal Pegasus Knights. That's going to hurt a lot. Okay, we've got 19 out of 20 on this army.
I must keep my holy vow.
I think Ikbolt we're going to send up north.
Skitter scuttle onward.
Remamute, I'm going to jump over as well.
No tunnel. Junction of the Great Horned One.
Okay. I was actually going to put the Plague Monk Scent Sparrow unit in here, wasn't I? Yeah. The Regiment of Renown. I'll use this army to probably take out the army at Paravon. Although I'm not sure I'm going to get there in time.
By God.
I guess it's kind of fine if we don't anyway. There was a big old Dwarven army down here, wasn't there? Because Greybeard's Prospectors has been confederated. So we're going to have to watch out for the Dwarves as well as Bretonia as we continue with Toxodon. Toxodon at the moment, his troops are very depleted.
Knows who his boss is.
Gonna see if there's anything I can add, like Alchemist, yeah, for the extra casualty replenishment rate. And the campaign line of sight is going to be quite important, so that we can see what's ahead of us.
This rat is no fool.
The campaign map movement range, that's nice. Oh, leadership when fighting against dwarves. And leadership when fighting against men. I mean, may as well. I don't know if I want to kit this guy out. Doesn't really make good use of melee attacks. Not yet, at least. I could do the other tricks to the shard, though. That's okay, and Assault of Stone's a nice spell, so we can give him those. Let's go over to Balequint, and we'll see technology here again.
Bring it down.
Get augmented weapon. Okay. Got the commandment available at Hergig. I'll throw in the Woodman's Hut there. I do have these two armies available. I think what I'm going to do is we'll have these two armies take out Wrecker's Point, Didashirfen, probably take Salzamund, go up to Lorelon, and then I don't know, we've got to deal with this as well, actually, the Black Pit. I don't have any other armies coming up, do I? I mean, maybe this one could take it, because we're just going to be zooming all the way up here to the Black Pit. The other thing that I want to start doing is probably trading with these guys if they will let me. Cool. That's good. I'm available at Hochland. We'll do expansionist planning for now. Extra growth there is always good. Get Grungzint maxed out. Okay. Guys, if we can't build anything special here, can we? Oh yeah, might as well just build this in a mining pit. Increases our trade value, and now we actually have a trade partner, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll throw that in there as well. Okay, another settlement upgrade available. We actually have 103,000 to spend, so it's all well and good. Where's Middenstag? That's there. Okay, we'll do Middenstag first. It's closer to the front. Actually, let's do Rattling Warrens there. Get all the growth going. And Rattling Warrens are like one of the best growth buildings in the game because they give you income as well as growth. I don't think there's many buildings that do that in other factions. Okay. Go through these. I might just upgrade this because it keeps telling me to. Don't really need to care about that. Upgrade Averland. Baston needs an upgrade. Throw all the money in there. Gonna upgrade that so it stops telling me to. Same deal here. Okay, so we're getting rid of a lot of these notifications now with the building upgrades available. Mislan will do walls, or the start of walls at least. Make them less appetizing for chaos. Oh, meat sites, that's nice. Pick up that. Good bit of extra food there. Build all of these up. And what could we build in this slot? Probably the Pox Cauldron's best. Yeah, we'll do the Pox Cauldron. The Arcane Generator in there. Start building up walls at the Broken Lands. Now that's more growth. I don't know how we ended up with so much cash. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm able to more or less complete every single building. Boivres. The marble in there. I know we got Bechefen needs to get the walls in sooner than later. And we're going to keep that building so I can get Storm Vermin here. Actually, that's kind of a good thing because I need to get the Storm Vermin for Tretch, don't I? Yeah, so we'll re-recruit them at Bechefen later down the line. At Kalak Norn. I guess we'll just start going down the construction cavern. Don't know whether or not I want to max that out. And there's other ones that are probably better to do. Get the growth buildings first of all. Oh, another thing that I should probably do at some point, is we're on 43,000 a turn, is start recruiting another army, because I'm going to have to send more armies south. Now that we invaded El Hake, this is going to need reinforcements sooner than later. And I sent my other 2 armies north, so that one army down there is on its own for quite a while. But we definitely need the armies up top because of, I guess, the dwarves declaring war on us, and also, of course, we're at war with all of the Empire and Bretonnian stuff, so yeah. All good. Clan Molder will go military access. I might... Oh, actually, we can probably go defensive alliance, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. We'll demand a payment for that. That'll do. And then they won't hate us for walking through their lands. Wait, Chaos really likes us. We are trusted friends. Love it. Alright. I'm going to leave it here. Because unfortunately it's been my time. Next time around, I'll probably just chill with Toxodon. I'll finish off moving my agents, and then we will move on from there. Yeah. I am very worried about the Chaos armies. They are starting to spread out a bit. So we'll see what happens from here on out. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.